folks, Graham Cooper here from Cooper and Cooper Investment Property Solutions. It's an overcast day here at the moment on the east coast of New South Wales, and the weather's quite pleasant though. Probably temperature of around about between 22-24 degrees, so that's quite nice. Look, I just want to take this opportunity with this video to just talk about property investing, obviously, and really the subject today is buying investment property without any cash. Often people have said to me, well, I just in passing when I'm out socialising, whatever, might be at a barbecue or a dinner or something, and someone will say something to me, well, I'd love to buy an investment property, but I don't have any money. And I just look at them and say to myself, well, there's another person that hasn't been asking the questions that they need to ask to find out. So here I am. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into buying property, investment property, without any cash. Okay, now this is without even a deposit, because when I present my spreadsheets to my customers, such as yourself, you might be surprised to see on the spreadsheet that where it has the column for deposit, it has zero deposit. How is that possible? Come on, you must be pulling my leg. There must be a catch. I know that's what you're thinking right at the moment, but it's actually a fact. Okay, now the reason that you can buy a property without any deposit and any cash, using any cash, is because we are talking to a person who is already a property owner. So providing that you are already a property owner, in the sense that you may have a principal home that you're paying off, you have a mortgage still, you have about half of your mortgage left to pay down, but you have what we call equity. And equity is the amount of money that is the difference between the value of your property today and the balance of the mortgage that you owe on it. So let's say if we use the median price at the moment in Sydney, which is around about $900,000 for the average property in Sydney, and let's say you bought the property quite some time ago, maybe 10-15 years ago, for 500,000 or 600,000, and let's say that you owe 200,000 on that property. So the scenario is you owe 200,000 on the property, and the property is worth anywhere between say 800,000 and 900,000. So you actually have 600,000 plus equity. Now you may be surprised to learn that you are in a very strong position. You are in a very strong position in relation to a bank analysis, a lender's analysis of you borrowing money for an investment property. You can utilize that equity, and you can use that equity even for a deposit as well. Because when a lender looks at your situation, they say, well, you have a property worth, let's say, conservatively 800,000, and you owe 200,000. You've got 75% equity, or $600,000 in equity, and from their perspective, the lender's perspective, you are what they would term a very good risk on their part. And okay, so what they'll do essentially is they will say, okay, if you were to buy an investment property, let's say in round figures here, you buy another investment property for $500,000. Not in central Sydney, but in maybe the Greater Sydney area, or in Queensland, or in Victoria, where you can still buy a 4-bedroom, brand new 4-bedroom home for that sort of money, $500,000, and you're going to use your equity. Well, the bank says, okay, well, they've got a property now that's currently worth 800, and they're going to buy one that's worth 500. That's $1.3 million. And they'll only owe, by the time they pay for, borrow the mortgage for the new property plus their existing mortgage, they'll owe, let's round that up to say 800,000. So they've got they've got the 200,000 they owe on. You've got your 200,000 that you owe on your existing property, and you've got your, let's say you've got your new property purchase of 500,000, and let's throw in another 50,000 for costs or whatever. So you've got $750,000 worth of mortgages, but you've got $1.3 million worth of assets. So again, you're just around the 50% equity in the whole joint aggregated value of the properties, and that's a very good position from a lender's perspective. So you have the magic formula of having equity in your home, and as the wealthy people say, make your money work for you, not you work for your money. Now just bear in mind, you've spent years and years and years probably working hard to make money to buy the property that you live in, and that property is a liability because it actually does not provide any cash flow for you. You live in it yourself, and you have to pay all the outgoings such as the rates and the water, electricity and what have you. You have no assistance from anyone in that regard to give you a cash flow, and the government's going to tax you on that property as an asset when you either sell it or pass away. And so they're the realities of life, but you have the magic of what we call equity there, that asset value, and you need to use that, as the wealthy say, make your money work hard for you. So you're sitting there on this wonderful gold mine of equity, which I've spoken about in other videos, and it's time for you to benefit from that. So look, what I'd like you to do is start the journey with us, Cooper & Cooper Investment Property Solutions. My name's Graham Cooper here. Please contact us, and you can do that directly through our website on www.cooperandcooper.com.au and fill in our contact form, and we'll be in touch with you and help you further along in your journey to purchase an investment property. Now, I will say that it's all about the journey, and it's a learning curve. So we're here to help you get started. We're here to explain everything to you about how you go about that, how you go about using that equity, and how you go about purchasing your first property, and how we create a strategy for you so that you can plan your life for the next 10 years or so. And we can show you all the figures and all the projections so that you have no fears or no sort of quiet guesswork in there that you have to get stressed out about. You can relax knowing that you have your full understanding of the process you're getting involved in, and you can enjoy the ride and the journey with us. Okay, so Graham Cooper here, as I said, from Cooper & Cooper Investment Property Solutions, and we'll wait for you to contact us. Please do it as soon as you can. It doesn't matter if it's close to Christmas now, which it is in 2020. The sooner you contact us and start that learning process, the better. So go to our website www.cooperandcooper.com.au and fill in our contact form, and we look forward to making contact with you and enjoying a great friendship and a great journey on the investment property journey. Okay, so stay well, stay safe, and have a great day. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.